So for the last few days, I've been taking you on hikes around the city to show you all the lockdown. But today it's a crappy day. It's raining, it's cold, it's sleet. So I'm gonna grab my car and I think I'm gonna drive over to the National Guard Armory and let's see what's going on over there. So we're down at the National Guard Armory in DC, where buses and buses are loading troops to deploy. Don't actually see any troops right now. Geese. So over there you can see all the buses. These buses run like a shuttle service basically to and from the Capitol building, bringing troops in to replace troops that have been on patrol all night. I think they're doing 8-hour shifts, though originally they were doing 12-hour shifts. So this is the DC National Guard Armory. We're about 15 blocks from the US Capitol. So this is sort of their operations base, I guess, where everything is going. Now, Andrews Air Force Base is about 15 minutes away from here, and that's where a lot of the troops fly in. And I think they're actually staying at different hotels. They're not actually staying here in the armory. And the road comes to an end. I think I can go to the right down here behind the Library of Congress. Big get lost fence. God, this fence is depressing as hell. Both sides fenced off. This is like Berlin. So that's the Supreme Court up on the left. It's also caught up in this lockdown. On the right is the Shakespeare Library because, you know, gotta protect Shakespeare. We have some guard troops coming up here. This road actually has barriers that pop up from inside the road. This road is part of the 9/11 barriers that they have there, but this fence, this ridiculous, ugly fence, this is a lockdown fence in the last couple weeks. A cherry blossom tree. It's kind of early for cherry blossoms. So these are military police units down here. They're pretty heavily armed. Their weapons are unloaded, but they do have magazines in their armor, their vests, and their jackets. And down here is the Capitol Hill Police Headquarters. This is kind of like the motor pool for the National Guard. There's like a whole bunch of cars down here. There's one. That's a homeless camp. They pushed all the homeless people away from the train station, and they're living in this park now, over here by the Senate chamber. There's a bunch of these little homeless camps that have popped up now that some of the steam grates are now under fenced-in protection. So basically, this is the motor pool set up by the National Guard. You see a bunch of vehicles back here, everything from communications vehicle, transport vehicles, even medical vehicles. There's ambulance vehicles. There's a that must be the lunch truck. That one truck there has got a bunch of water on it. And of course there are guard troops everywhere here. There are guard soldiers every 10 yards. This is another checkpoint heading up to the Capitol building and the Senate office buildings. All these side roads are closed for blocks in pretty much every direction. Makes it kind of hard to get around the city. So all over the city, they've got these at the bus stops, they've got these moving billboards with wanted posters asking for information on the people that stormed the Capitol. And those things are all over the city. I think I got a better shot of one here.